Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing off a bug in the Gecko Salvage ship where the ECU room is in the same compartment family as the gap between the inner and the outer hull, as well as the rear inner hull. You'll see when I get into it. And a little helmet damage to keep you healthy.
Helmet damage detected.
I'm showing the whole thing from start to finish so you know that there's no other weirdness going on. It's a pretty straightforward bug, I think. I couldn't find exactly where the gap was in that room, but there may not even be a gap. It might just be some, I don't know, some data connection somewhere.
Airlock pressure level increasing.
Alright, so we go up to the atmospheric regulator, and I'm going to throw on the scanner here so you can see all the different compartments, and they're all pressurized, including the gap between the inner and outer hulls.
Air pressure level
And you can see here as I cycle the atmosphere, it affects all of the hull's compartments as well as the ECU room on the other side of the ship. This is important because when one of these compartments has an explosive decompression, everyone does. So that means when you vent the ECU room, everything in the ship has an explosive decompression event.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
So I go to make sure the door to the ECU room is closed so we don't accidentally vent it. So those are all pressurized. You can see changing the pressurization in the room outside ECU does nothing.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So we're back to unpressurized. Flip that switch, and immediately I'll go into scanner.
Pressure level.
And you can see all the fun going on the other side of the ship. Clearly that shouldn't be the case. I think there's a gap in the ECU room and its atmosphere is just being shared with the rest of the ship. It's a pretty straightforward bug. So I Alt F4'd out of that game, and I came back in, and I'm going to be loading up the same ship again, the Thor, and executing the exact same sequence of steps in order to demonstrate that the bug is repeatable. Hopefully this time I don't hit my head. And I don't.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Same thing, go into the rear section of the ship and just demonstrate that the atmospheric regulator here can change the pressure of the ECU room. Here we see pressurized. Here we see cycling.
Air pressure
Here we see
level
depressurized. ECU
Air
back to
pressure level
pressurized.
increasing. Air
D.
pressure level decreasing. Air
ECU's
pressure level
pressurized. And you get the picture.
decreasing. Airlock pressure levels dropping.
But the door's open.
Air pressure level increasing.
So in order to avoid murkying the circumstances of this bug, I sealed off the ECU room, then vented the room outside of it, then popped the door, and the ship goes up like a Roman candle.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Not as dramatic as last time, but still, I don't think that this is the intended design of this ship. Oh yeah, actually, I was looking for holes in this room, but I didn't find any, so... I don't really know for sure, but I think it might be that weird little connection right there, because it looks like there's a little gap, but I'm not entirely certain what's going on. Anyways, thanks for giving a second to look over this video, and looking forward to scrapping this ship when it's not bugged.